morning everybody. Today let us discuss about the topic structure of pistil or carpels. Okay, gynosium is the female reproductive part of the flower. It consists of pistil or carpels. Now we can see the structure of pistil. It consists of three main parts. They are stigma, style and ovary. Okay, stigma is the upper part of the pistil. Okay, it is attached to the style. What is the main function of the stigma? Okay, it receives the pollen grains. Okay, what is the main function of the stigma? It receives the pollen grains. And the next part is the style. Okay, it is the neck part of the carpel. Okay, it is the neck part of the carpel. Actually, it is a elongated slender-like structure. Elongated slender like structure. Then the style leads to the next part, ovary. Okay, it is look like a, okay, it looks like a swollen. So it is the swollen basal part of the pistil. Swollen basal part of the pistil. Okay, then inside the ovary, we can imagine this is the ovary. Okay, inside the ovary, locule or ovarian cavity is present. Okay, like this. Okay, small ovarian cavities are present. Okay, this ovarian cavities consist of ovules or microsporangia. Ovules are microsporangia. Okay, already I drew a structure here. Here see inside the ovary, locule or ovarian cavity is present. This part, locule or ovarian cavity is present. Okay, this locule or ovarian cavity consists of ovule or what? Microsporangia. Okay, this ovule or microsporangia encloses the embryo sac. This embryo sac forms the female gametophyte. Okay, here in between the locule there is a special structure is present that is called a placenta. Okay, this part that is called a placenta. Actually, this placenta unites all the locules. Okay, then based on the number of carpels, it can be divided into three types. They are monocarpellary, bicarpellary and polycarpellary. Okay, monocarpellary, bicarpellary and polycarpellary. Okay, based on the number of carpels can be divided into three types: monocarpellary, bicarpellary and polycarpellary. Okay, what is the meaning of monocarpellary? Pistil is composed of only one carpel, means that is called monocarpellary. Okay, pistil is composed of only one carpel, means that is called what? Monocarpellary. Example, peas. Okay, second one is the bicarpellary. Pistil is composed of two carpels, means that is called bicarpellary. Two carpels. Example, mustard. Example what? Mustard. And the third one is polycarpellary. It is otherwise called multicarpellary. It is otherwise called what? Multicarpellary. Okay, pistil is composed of more than two carpels, means that is called multicarpellary. Okay, pistil is composed of more than carpels. Means that is called what? Multicarpellary. Example, China rose. Okay, example what? China rose. Then based on the fusion of carpels, it can be divided into two types. Okay, based on the fusion of carpels, it can be divided into two types. One is apocarpus and other one is syncarpus. Based on fusion, okay, it can be divided into two types, apocarpus and syncarpus. Okay, what is an apocarpus? Multicarpellary condition when the carpels are free. Okay, apocarpus means it is an multicarpellary condition when the carpels are free. You can imagine for example, rose. It means China rose. Okay, this is the structure of apocarpus. You see here the carpels are free. Okay, this condition is called what? Apocarpus. And the second one is syncarpus. It is a multicarpellary condition when the carpels are united together. Okay, when the carpels are fused. When the carpels are fused. What is the meaning of a syncarpus? It is a multicarpellary condition when the carpels are fused. That is called what? Syncarpus. Example, hibiscus. Okay, carpels united or fused. This condition is called what? Syncarpus. Example, hibiscus. You can see for this is the diagram of syncarpus. Okay, this is the stigma part. Here all the carpels are what? United together. Here all the carpels are united together. So this condition is called what? Syncarpus. Example, hibiscus. Thank you, students.